Imagine discovering that one of Hollywood's biggest stars nearly traded his iconic name for something entirely different, all because an agent deemed it too ethnic. A twist that could have rewritten the history of cinema itself. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this just savvy career advice, or a troubling push toward cultural erasure in an industry obsessed with fitting in? Stick around as we dive into Leonardo DiCaprio's surprising revelation and explore how this pressure affects actors from diverse backgrounds. And this is the part most people miss: the role family plays in preserving identity against Hollywood's relentless machine. Leonardo DiCaprio, the acclaimed actor known for his roles in films like The Revenant and Titanic, recently shared a fascinating anecdote on the New Heights podcast, hosted by NFL stars Jason and Travis Kelce. Appearing alongside his co-star from one battle after another, Benicio del Toro, DiCaprio recounted how, early in his career, an agent suggested a drastic name change to boost his chances in the entertainment world. "It was right after I landed my first agent," DiCaprio explained during the episode, which dropped on Wednesday. "They told me my name sounded too ethnic, and that would make it hard for casting directors to take me seriously." Leonardo DiCaprio. "Just wouldn't cut it," they said. "Instead, they wanted to rename me Lenny Williams." DiCaprio, who was just 12 or 13 at the time, was baffled. "What even is Lenny?" he remembered thinking. The agent clarified that they'd taken his middle name, Wilhelm, from his full name, Leonardo Wilhelm DiCaprio, and crafted a new identity around it. "No, you're Lenny," they insisted. But luckily, the plan never took off. DiCaprio's father spotted a headshot with the proposed new name and reacted fiercely. "He tore it up and said, 'Over my dead body,'" DiCaprio recalled with a chuckle. This intervention preserved the actor's original name, allowing him to build the legendary career we know today. Del Toro, sitting right beside him on the podcast, chimed in with his own parallel story. "The same thing happened to me," he said. "They tried to turn me into Benny Del or Mr. Del." It's a reminder that this isn't an isolated incident. Many performers face similar pressures to conform to what Hollywood deems marketable. This trend extends beyond actors. Singer Christina Aguilera has also opened up about the name change debates she faced when starting out. In a 2020 interview with Billboard, she reflected on how industry insiders pushed for her to simplify her surname. "There was a lot of talk about changing my last name because it was seen as too long, too complicated, and too ethnic," she shared. "They suggested Christina Ag, but I wasn't having it. As a Latina, my heritage is a core part of my identity, and I refuse to hide that." For beginners wondering what too ethnic really means in this context, it's often a shorthand for names that sound foreign or tied to specific cultural roots, which some in the industry believe might alienate mainstream audiences. This practice raises bigger questions about representation and authenticity in entertainment. On one hand, agents might argue it's a practical strategy to help newcomers break into a competitive field. Think of it as rebranding for success. But here's where it gets controversial. Critics see it as a form of cultural assimilation, where diverse talents are pressured to erase their backgrounds to appeal to a predominantly white, Western audience. Is this progress, or does it perpetuate stereotypes and limit the richness of storytelling? And this is the part most people miss: how such changes could subtly alter the narratives we see on screen, making Hollywood less reflective of the world's true diversity. As we celebrate 20 years of fearless journalism, HuffPost continues to shine a light on stories like this: unflinching, fact-based reporting that challenges the status quo. Your support has been the fuel powering our mission, helping us navigate uncertain times and deliver the truth everyone deserves. We're deeply grateful for readers like you, whose contributions built our newsroom and kept us strong. Now, as we look ahead, we need your help more than ever to sustain this vital work. If you're able, please consider joining us again to ensure stories like DiCaprio's name saga and the broader conversations they spark keep reaching audiences worldwide. What do you think? Should actors be encouraged to change their names for career success, Or is it an unfair demand that undermines cultural pride? Do you agree with DiCaprio's father standing his ground, or see the agent's advice as a necessary evil? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take and spark a lively discussion.